All systems are a go.
And here we are in BEAMNG.Drive, ready to take on these cars here that I've created in automation and take them around Trial Mountain, which is a mod created for BEAMNG.Drive by a guy's name who's Ewan or Ewan C. It's available in the BEAMNG.Drive mods section in the game here. So let's fire up the Baker. Alright, we got the hot lap timer ready to go here, so let's pull out of the garage here. And drive it onto the track. We're just going to do a quick spin around the track here. We're going to do 3 laps with the first lap starting with a flying start. One thing I will say about the Studebaker, it is a fairly loud vehicle and it has a little bit of a tendency to be easily overcooked when going around corners. Just to be able to just plow with understeer. Kick her down. One thing I really do enjoy about pushrod engines on V8s is that they just they just growl, and I love the sound they make. So this is the track that we'll be racing on. As it says, Trial Mountain. It's originally from a game called Gran Turismo, which I'm pretty sure as anyone who's played racing games and is well aware of. Gotta be careful going into this turn here. It's really easy to miss the brake point and end up sailing off into the scenery. Shift here. Come on, get a little more power here. Come on. There we go. Enough power down toward this turn here. Good hit on the brakes. Yeah, the car's behaving itself pretty well. I think this is a good showcase to show what the track's all about, so let's get a good flying start here down towards the track and let's try to see if we can set some fast times. Definitely putting this car through its paces. Just looked at the brakes, they're absolutely on fire. Holy cow. So we set our first time of 2 minutes 23 seconds. Respectable first lap here. Let's see if we can set any better. One more lap to go. Setting up pretty quick here. 2 minutes 21 seconds, .953. See if we can go any faster on our last lap. Brakes are plenty hot. So those front brakes are cooking at 650 degrees. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I overcooked it. Pop it in reverse. Alright, well, I think this lap's done for, but let's try at least finish it here with a little grace. And with a fairly fast time of 2 minutes 21 seconds, .953, that's the time set by the 1963 Studebaker GT Hawk. So we'll jot that number down here real quick, and then get the Aston Martin out here and see if we can beat that time. And here we are with the Aston Martin DB5. Quite a bit quieter than the Studebaker. Barely hear it even running when it's idling. Alright. Let's get this car on the road here and see what kind of time we can set. Ready? Set. Go! Alright, and there's our flying start. Break into the first turn here. Car definitely revs a bit higher than the Studebaker does. But it could just be a styling issue on my end, is that the car does tend to steer quite a bit. Definitely a sporty little thing, of course, because it is Aston Martin. My gosh, this car is so much quieter than the Studebaker. It's definitely not an intense vehicle, I can say that much. Gets up to speed pretty quickly, pretty quietly. Brakes cool down pretty quick though. The blazing first lap, the Aston Martin already beats the Studebaker by basically a whole second. 2 minutes 20 seconds, .813. Alright, let's see if we can go any faster in this British speedster. Okay, with 1 lap to go, our first lap is still the best with 2 minutes 20 seconds, .813. Let's see if on this last lap we can go any faster. One thing we will notice is that the brakes are getting awfully hot on this vehicle, as the front one's nearly hitting 1,000 degrees. Oh no! With the lap going so well. And that, my folks, is the final standing for the Aston Martin DB5, with a disappointing wreck there at the end. Managed to squeak out a fast time of 2 minutes 20 seconds, .813. Now let's park this car in the garage and then pull out the MDM Contrarian. In sort of James Bond fashion, we took a tumble but managed to still finish the race. So good job on you, Aston Martin. Park you in there, turn the engine off. Now we're swapping over to the MDM. With an otherworldly hum, the MDM Contrarian is ready to take on the Aston Martin and the Studebaker to see where it can place in the world of 1960s GT cars. A little concerning about that noise, but let's see what this thing can do. Warm up those rear wheels and get rocking. It's very unsettled, though, even though in automation it said this car was very well designed for the GT series, although it's, as I said, it still feels a little bit unhappy. Well, at least it took that turn very well. All those pistons going, you expect it to launch a little bit quicker, but we are. Oh, come on. A little bit of understeer into that turn there. I think that's going to be the big thing with this vehicle, since the weight is all up in the front. Not going to be super duper happy about taking turns with any sort of speed. Alright, managed to get that back under control. Definitely drives a bit more like the Studebaker, even though this thing does run on a monocoque chassis. Currently 10 seconds down on the Aston Martin here. Let's see if maybe with the big old engine, maybe I'll be able to make up some time going down the start and finish line. Oh, no, not into the sand trap. Ooh, okay. Well, at least managed to get out of the majority of trouble there. Okay, with one final left. Not too sure where the MDM is going to find it, but we got to find at least 10 or 12 seconds here to beat the Aston Martin. Oh, not doing that, we won't. Oh. Well, that's it for that. Well, let's see if we can at least finish the race. Oh, it's starting to crab a little bit. And with it finally limping over the line, it gives us a final best time, 2 minutes, 33 seconds, .375. So let's get these cars lined up and give the winner its podium position. And here we are with our podium rankings, with the Aston Martin DB5 coming in first place with a fairly fast 2 minutes 20 seconds .813, followed behind the Studebaker GT Hawk at 2 minutes 21 seconds .953, with my custom creation coming at 2 minutes 33 seconds. Needless to say, going with the V12 engine is probably one of the big things that hurt this vehicle, because I went with a smaller V12, if that is such a thing. And these other engines have a larger displacement per cylinder than the V12 does in the Contrarian. So, lesson learned. But for right now, the winner is the Aston Martin. I would like to thank you very much for tuning in and watching this. If you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments below. I am maybe a different car design that you'd like me to try on. Maybe as another competitor you think of that would work against this. And if you want to try these cars yourself, I will be putting the BEAMNG.Drive files into the description so that you can click on them, download them, and try them out yourself. Again, I would like to thank you so much for watching. This is Matt Dragon from Channel Madreas, and I thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you next time.